We're at the GLST research area, and I just came down here to check because I just recently had on a drone flight back over this stuff behind me here. I had an eye flash after seeing what looked like hominid prints in the riverbed, and then I was flying up, and you can see in the trees about 8 feet off the ground in a really dark spot, whereas was what looked like, what actually was a bright flash from an eyeball about the size of a quarter. It's bright just like what you see off these glasses here, and real obvious eye shine. Like I said, about 8 feet off the ground in a very dark spot in the foliage, and that spot was basically straight where I'm pointing, back on the other side back here. And so I came in on top, and I found some 16-inch hominid prints. I didn't get a video, I just took pictures. And then, but I was just in here, and I thought I'd fire this up. Let me flip this camera around, because I just found, actually I got some real high pitch howling in the background like coyote, but I just found over here where there was an entry made into this stuff, and this is how they mark a corridor. I was just telling someone about this today. But right behind me, you can see this here. But right behind me, you're going to see all this dead foliage right here and this big break point right there. Oops, sorry. Right there. And this dead foliage, well, that break point, this is an older set. So this is a couple of months ago, it looks like. But let me flip this camera now, if I can do that. Here, I'll have to shoot with this deal. So, okay, now I'm getting vocals now back behind me. It's not letting me flip my camera for some reason. So, okay, so let's do it like this for now. Now I'm getting hoops. They're awake and they're up. They know I'm in here. Okay. I don't know if you can hear it. I doubt you can hear it. It's kind of ways off there. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go show you. So right behind me now, you're going to see really fresh breaks right there. Okay, I probably shouldn't smoke it. But you're going to see really fresh breaks right there. This is marking this little tunnel into here. And when we get over there, there's no pieces on the ground here at all from the breaks. They're just not here, see? So you have to breaks, and then you have nothing. And the really interesting part, what we trackers here look for, is up on top of this branch up here. And you'll see these little fresh breaks where the limbs are gone. Okay, but those are above my head level on top. See, there's nothing that's going to be able to do that through here except them. So this breakage is about as old as the eye shine that I found a couple of weeks ago. So I'm just going to turn the phone around, I guess, and I'll keep you going in here. Also to note is there's fresh breakage here, about 5 feet high. Fresh breakage here. Go around the corner, and a lot of fresh breakage here. And you still see on the ground the sticks and stuff from this. So they have young, and we know that. So I just thought I'd turn this on because I had my first grunt. Pretty nice vocal actually came out of here. So you can see this is the kind of places they lay underneath and have it. And you see here again we got some breaks. You can see where the ground foliage has been messed up here. Actually, and if you look close here, see this. So that's what we look for, or I look for. And going in and out, and then we have breakage again that's 3-4 feet high. Some big breakage, and this goes in through this tunnel in here. And all this is recent, so they're probably in here. Well, I don't know if they're here, but I've got hooping and some whooping and hooting and shit down here about, I don't know, maybe maybe 1,000 feet that way. Maybe closer. But anyway, let's let you get a look. Okay, I'm gonna cut this clip real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and I'll start again. We're gonna go into this place and see what's in here. They're in here somewhere, so. See, and then we got, this is some of our high fresh damage. Now, like I said, they've already been hooping at me and whistling. The alarm call went off. That's when I started the first video. So somewhere on the first video, there's quite a bit of vocals in the background. I just thought I'd show you real quick the high damage up here that you can see up here like this. This is the stuff that's my head height, just a little above my head, and on top up there where nothing can touch it except them. So I'm a little tense in here because I just had the vocals. So we're gonna go ahead and go down to closer to where the vocals are coming from. I've already been bitten hundreds of times by mosquitoes. This is another large limb here that's broken out. See the damage mark, but all this is between here and here is their corridor in and out. See, looks like I got some crows busting my position. Now I know they're in here. They're down this way because I got several vocals and a whistle. I'm trying to keep an eye out for prints, but I'm trying to actually keep an eye out around me because I know they're here still. But they sounded like they were another a couple hundred feet that way, or maybe 600, 700 feet. Which I'm sure they figure out where I am by now. I hope they did. So I shouldn't have any interference. I'm actually in here looking for prints. I'm trying to keep my attention up around me. And there is huge prints here and huge knuckle marks. So you can see where the ground's been all kicked up and dug up here. It looks like knuckle and finger marks. But I've encountered the family in here at least twice before. Both times I was alone. And they can be really intimidating. So you see the fresh breakage down here. They're marking this here. And you can see here where the top of this pine's been ripped off. I'm going to go look at that real quick. I hate to get in here too deep. Okay. Alright, now I'm getting a little... You start pushing them. I don't know if I do that, but you can see what they do to this tree here. Shit. You see the twists? See how that's been twisted up and over? Twisted. They just ripped the top off this. So we've actually got quite a bit of hair in the top there of that. How crazy is that? Okay. People say whatever you want, but as far as data, field collection, DNA, hair collection, stuff like this, this is how it's done. Is you actively track the subject. I mean, this time I got them on the drone, so I came in here because of the drone. So I'm gonna just let you watch here. Hold on just a second. I'm just gonna leave this rolling. Hold on. Low hum in the It's really sketchy knowing that they're only 500-600. So I'm working on the camera, but it's really sketchy knowing they're only 500-600 feet over there. That's if they haven't already come closer. So, but you can see here, I mangled this tree, and just a couple of weeks ago when she was supposed to live here, left a very large hair sample from a cow. That should be Mama. She's all black, so we're not going to run anything, and we're just going to get the hell out of Dodge because they're here. So like I said, when it comes to DNA collection, here you go, people. This is how it's done. I'm going to record this camera as well, the location, and sweet, this is kick-ass, because I have quite a bit of vocals coming.